Hello everyone, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I hope you are well. Today we are testing some more kitchen gadgets. I think this is number 27 maybe? If you've missed any of the others to date, there's a link up here to click or down below where you can basically start from number 1 and watch them all the way through. It tends to be every time I release a new one, people just do that. They have a marathon and just spend the whole day watching the gadget videos, which for me, that's cool. I'm glad you like them so much. But as always, please remember that some of these could help people with disabilities. We have to start off with 2 retests from the last gadget video, the coffee and the salad chopper. So we're going to jump straight to it. Chop, chop. All right, so on the last video, we reviewed the salad chopper thing, okay? And what we realized is, well, basically you put the ingredients in there for your salad and you're supposed to put it in this way up. See, it's got that ridge there, down there, you slice and then you get a really cool salad. But what I did, I put it in here, and then obviously I sliced down and the tomato and stuff like that was hiding. It was like avoiding the knife. So we're gonna do it properly. So I'm gonna put it all in here. Some red cabbage. Again, I just love that. I just find that very soothing to look at. Better take the sticker off. In that goes. Cucumber. 2 tomatoes. Okay, see this? And a lettuce. So I'm just gonna take the top part off of that. So hopefully it will fit snugly in there. Let us hope this works. Yeah, we want this side in. We're gonna, I've overfilled it a little bit. Right, this is fine. This is a good start. So, I'm gonna stand up for this. We're gonna slice through. Oh yeah. I'm actually hitting the ingredients this time. I can see it. Okay, I think that worked. And then what we do, hold it there and then actually spin the thing 90 degrees and then slice it again. Do you know what's happened? I've spun it and it's actually spun the ingredients as well. That's not supposed to happen because all I've done, I felt that was a lot easier. I sliced a minute ago. I'm going to try and do my own artificial spin. Right. I think the moral of the story is don't cram it full. Oh yes. When a salad has to celebrate something, it says salutations. Is that what that word even means? Tell you what, it's a heck of a workout. Let's see if it worked. We're gonna go, take our lid off. Ew. Like a contents of a fast food burger. But you can see inside, you've got those grid lines there. Oh wow. The cucumber in particular, it's got sticks of cucumber. That's pretty cool. I've got little chunks of tomato. My cabbage is all sliced. Do you know what? 2 croutons, a bit of salad dressing, a bit of a mix. And that could pass, actually. I think that's not a bad gadget. Just not a fan of cucumber, but it is a salad though. It works. We'll review the other gadget that we need to retest, the coffee thing, in just a minute, but here's a little novelty one. This is called, by Fred, who seems to do a lot of gadgets, we've picked up on that now, the lickety spoon. I saw that, I was intrigued, I saw this, I thought, that's quirky, and then it says the spoon that, and it's mystery. Let's find out. The price tag covered it up. The spoon that sticks out. Is that it? Genuine Fred. Oh, there's a kid on the back. Nah, it might be a little rude to stick out your tongue, but it's also irresistible. This stainless steel spoon with soft silicone handle is an icky illusion that will freak out your dinner mates with every bite you take. It's good. Easy to clean fun. That's it. It's just a spoon. It's just a spoon. But it was a good excuse to buy this. This is some banoffee spread. I found it in the supermarkets. I want to work out how to make this because then I can make it and then show you guys so you can make it too. So I thought it was an excuse. This was the last jar on the shelf and it didn't even have a price on it. I think it's been there for years. Is it still in date? Oh my God, it's not opening. Damn it, I've got a gadget upstairs which is perfect. Oh, for this. Do you know another hack I think I've been told was elastic bands? It's supposed to do that quite well. You wrap it around the lid and go, oosh, if you can't get your jar open. So, oh my goodness. It's like heaven in a jar. Banoffee spread. Right. Right, so it really is. Actually, it's really weighty. Oh, right, it's bendy. Look at that. So it's, okay, so like that is supposed to look like a tongue. Can you see that? It's a tongue. If you've got a bit of a kink like that in your tongue, you know, you kind of like a water slide, but hey ho. So let me wash it. It is really bendy. It's like that magic trick when you go at school, would you have a pencil and wave it really fast, and like when you were like 6 years old, you were like, oh, it's amazing. So we'll take our banoffee spread. Nice. Definitely made with condensed milk, that is. I'm going to work out how to make it. And then we just go. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's nice. But that is it. It says not a toy. Well, yeah, it is a spoon, but that's quite clearly sort of a toy. That's rubbish. Even the dogs aren't impressed. Look, they're down there. They're going, what are you doing, Dad? Huh? So our second retest is the Hyperchill. You might remember in the last video when I tested this, I only put it in the freezer for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and it was supposed to take red hot coffee. You shake it up and swirl it for about a minute, and then you have iced coffee. You're supposed to pour it onto ice, which I thought was a little bit pants. I did that in the last video, but I've actually did this overnight. So I've poured the water into the 2 chambers, which you saw last time. It's been in my freezer for 12 hours, so I'm not gonna pour it out onto ice. I'm gonna just see if this does the work, all right? Because adding the ice is cheating. So this is some freshly brewed coffee. Hopefully you can see the steam coming up from that. It's red hot. This is my Pac-Man glass. The characters illuminate and go bright once a cold drink is poured into it. Actually, I can see a bit of color in it anyway, so maybe we've broken it now. That was on a previous gadget video. So hopefully if the iced coffee is cold enough, then these should go cool. And here it is, straight, oh my gosh, from the freezer. That is so heavy and so cold. No, don't do that. Yeah, really, really heavy. What we're gonna do is pour the coffee like we did last time into this reservoir fountain collector thing. In it goes. The only thing I can't tell is how full it is. It feels quite heavy. So now what we do, so the coffee's all gone in there, we just want to swirl it round. This is it, we just swirl it round. It's making like a crackling noise. You can't hear it at the moment, but it's kind of like when you pour milk on cereal. The snap, crackle and pop old school advert. To be fair, it is really cold. It's a bit wetter now. It has thawed out a little bit. It's a little bit wetter now than the ice cold it was, but it's the body of it. The body is telling me cold. It's so cold still. All right, here we do. So it does say, as I said, you're supposed to pour it onto ice, which I felt defeated the point of it. So here we go. There's no steam coming off. Literally at all. Okay. Pac-Man characters haven't changed. Shame. Oh my gosh, that is like ice cold. That literally is ice cold. Oh, that's strong. But that is... Oh, got a bit of lettuce on my glass. Lettuce, remove it. Bit of milk in it, why not? Because it has worked. Oh, that is gorgeous. So served over ice, that would actually be a really cool ice coffee maker thing. So that's the Hyperchill retested, and it does work. Just put it in the freezer for 12 hours. And for those of you that didn't see that first video, so you've kind of got this chamber here, and inside that chamber is a smaller chamber. So both of those have sort of been submerged with water. Hello, and I'm not going to put this against my cheek, otherwise it will stick to it. They're so cold. Smells like Starbucks in there. Hopefully you guys remember the Elvis egg timer gadget thing that sings from a gadget video a while back. We're going to need it right now, because that is a pan of water we're bringing to a boil. We're going to cook up some eggs. No yolking around. Exactly. Shall we put these in the saucepan? Yes, we shall. Cracking. Stop. So I bought this from a shop. This is called the Double Deck Egg Cutter, and I really detest boiled eggs. I find them really weird to taste. A bit like a century egg, actually, ever since I've had one of those. But also, obviously the next day you're trumping quite a lot, aren't you? You don't really want that. But the person I bought this from at the till was raving about it. She's like, oh, I love a hard-boiled egg. This is an amazing gadget. This is the Double Deck Egg Cutter with piercer, which I should have pierced my eggs. It is good to pierce your eggs when you boil them. So we're going to get that out a bit speedo. Well, it's basically, right, it's an egg cutter with two settings. You've got like a fan one or a line, and it also works really well on mushrooms as well. High quality stainless steel, 18 out of 10. You know it's good when it's 18 out of 10. The piercer is useful in preventing an egg from cracking while boiling. That's right. Simply turn the safety lock from lock to punch. Then place the egg on the piercer before boiling. A tiny hole will be pierced on the shell. For safety, always turn the piercer to lock if you do not need to use the cutter. Okay, so it's on lock. We go to punch. Do we sit it on there? Oh, there is a needle in there. If I push down on that. Oh, crikey. You stabbed my finger. Right. Oh, yeah. It has done the world's tiniest hole in there. Holy egg. Oh, yeah, that got it. That got it that time. It was kind of like... Oh, Elvis is getting warmed up. Did you hear the beep? It's going to be singing, but we need to hard boil these eggs so that we can pull off the delicious quartered and sliced egg cutter feel that the deluxe double deck egg cutter thing will give us. It does seem pretty good quality though. It is made from stainless steel, like I said. So you've got your egg piercer there. So, okay, this would be a very dangerous trap, all right? So don't put your nose in there. Don't be nosy, don't get that in there. So you sit your egg in there once we've removed the shell, and then you've got two options. You've got this one. Can you see that? Got the fan on there, just about. Just a little bit of lines. Nice. Or if you want to go hardcore, you can use that one. Yeah, there we go. So that's like a guitar. If you want a guitar vibe going on, and that one tucks away underneath it out of the way, and that goes down like that. So I've got two eggs, so we can do both designs. We just gotta let Elvis do his thing. So don't worry if Elvis starts singing. We're gonna move on to two gadgets in one, this one, all right? So last night I made a couple of batches of chocolate chip cookie dough right here. And this first gadget is the cookie, but it's called the cookie cutter, okay? Just in case you know what cookie cutter was. Tea with the Queen. Now being English, obviously I want to have tea with the Queen. Everyone outside of the UK assumes that we do live by the Queen. We don't. She's 120 miles away. Keeps herself to herself, plays on her Xbox, you know. www.suck.uk.com. A weird website name. But it's basic... Viva Las Vegas, Elvis singing, sorry. Queen's head right there, okay? That looks quite cool, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we are going to basically place this down. I put so many chocolate chips in it, I've got to avoid them. Yes. Yes, that'll do. We're going to need the rest of this cookie dough and some more that I made in a jiffy, but I'll just bring you here. We've made the Queen's head. There we are. That's it. The Queen is on there. But that is not the end of it. This is a really cool gadget that someone tweeted me about yesterday, offered me to have it. I said, I've already got it, baby. And here it is. Yes. Hound dog, we're nearly there. This is the magnetic bot. It's by 3D Cookie Cutters. So I wonder if this is a brand and they're doing lots of different types, because if that's the case, I'm gonna get all of them. Magnetic bot, make your own cookie robot. I always wanted a Meccano kit as a kid, didn't get it. So this is kind of like I'm making up for it now. Like with the banoffee spread when I was younger, my mum would never got me any of that stuff. She never would have got that. Oven's preheating, Elvis is singing, everything's happening, it's crazy. Yeah, so I'm making up for it now. It makes a robot, right? So we're gonna stamp together the pieces, yeah? And once it's baked, we should be able to make a robot and then eat it. I need to do this in one of those like cartoon style voices. The cookie cutters transform into a robot with inbuilt magnets, multifunctional cutters, and 3D robot. Cookies also slot to make a 3D robot ice or leave them ice? We could make an ice robot. That'd be amazing. Ice or leave them plain, everyone will love them. That's it, designed by Lollyhouse. Nice idea, I like it. Hello, I'm a robot. So there we go, there's a fair old few pieces to it. And there's one side that's sort of deeper than the other like that, which I assume will be the bit that we cookie cut. We got arms and legs and all stuff going on. So you don't need me to show you me cutting the shapes out. So I'll just jump to that. Oh, Elvis has started. We're on the home straight now. Right, I will just show you the first one going in. That's the body. Come on. All right, Elvis, leave it out a minute. This is getting a bit technical. Oh my God. As the Elvis battery is gradually dying, look, can you see this? It's actually done, it's like facial impressions and stuff and everything. Although it's really, really cool, there are no instructions and it is a little bit confusing. So I've gone for all the holes and stuff, all the shapes, but we can cut them out. Don't worry about it, folks. Let's bake them for 10 minutes. I've got to be honest, it does feel a bit sinister putting the Queen's head in the oven. Anyhow, eggs are done. Rather than plunging into ice cold water, let's plunge them into ice cold coffee. Yeah. Which probably is a really bad idea, and also it's not cold anymore, it's gone room temperature. Mmm, coffee eggs. So we're just doing that to speed up the cooling down process. There's something you can do like this where if you put eggs in coffee and you bash the shells, it can stain it and it looks like a dinosaur egg. I think that's with vinegar and stuff actually, not coffee. While it's cooling down, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank everyone that has ordered my book, pre-ordered it, and it's actually out now. The reviews that have been left so far have been amazing. Thank you. That's all I want to say. Oh, and if you haven't got it, there's a link in the description. But thank you. Thank you so much. That's enough coffee for you guys. Boiled eggs just freak me out. It's the smell of them, not even the coffee's masking it. It just reminds me of people that are trumping. And I don't mean that as in voting for the president. I mean like popping off. That's a phrase that we use here. Right, shall we give this a try? Yes, we shall. Right, so we will go for the quartered one first of all, okay? So we're gonna stick the egg into that. Oh, that's nice, neat and snug in there, look at that. And then all we do is we're gonna go for this shape, looks a bit like a star, and then straight through. Oh, wow. That cut through really easy. And then, will it just come apart? Oh, yes, it will. Okay, yes. Yes, look, segments of egg. Excellent. So now we're gonna go for the strips, like straight down, the guitar one. Here we go. Boom, straight through. Look. Look at this. Egg slices. Aye, my hearties, aye. I'm gonna let you work out if you want to have this gadget or not, but I hate boiled eggs. The white is alright, it's just a yolk. It just seems like pointless yellow powder. Just between you and I, if you are the kind of person that puts egg in a salad, or the kind of person that orders a cheese board over dessert like a chocolate cake, we can't be friends. I'm sorry. It's crazy. And I've got to be honest with you, I was quite late last night. We did a live stream cook along with the new book. I made that cookie dough afterwards at 11 o'clock at night when I should be going to bed, right? I put baking soda in my cookie mix. I just took a peek in the oven. The Queen's head is just gone blah. And that robot, I don't think it's gonna work. But we'll crack on and I'll probably have to retest it. Are you sure you're all right about this, Liz? Yes, it's okay. You did your best and everyone's very proud of you. Well done. Great. Does it all the time. It's always judging me, that Homer. I did warn you. Look at the state of that. To be fair though, the Queen isn't too bad. She's just got a bit bigger. She wanted to join the robot clan. There you go. There's the Queen. Oh, there's the Queen. There you go, on a wire rack. Robot pieces have done pants though. It's all flat and squished. I mean, seriously, look at that. That's supposed to be like the face of the robot. Oh my gosh. There we go. To be fair, that doesn't look so bad, you know? Taking a bite out of her crown in every sense. Maybe I've done it wrong and I was supposed to use the reverse side to make the impression, but they had really cool indents in them when I took them out of their cutter shapes anyway. I do like a challenge though, but these bits at the bottom were supposed to be the slits that supports the leg, so I'm gonna cut them out a little bit. I'm definitely going to do this one again. The heck was this supposed to be? Oh no, that was the Queen, you donkey. So Barry, what do you do for a living? Oh, I make videos on the internet. It's an arm, right? Hey, look at that. that's gonna do. There we go. That's 20 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back. Unbelievable, it's actually got magnets on it. I can't put magnets in my cookies. It's not a bad idea, actually. How is that supposed to look like that? Let me know down below what you think I should do, or whether I should just throw this out. I was only gonna do one more gadget, but I'm a bit disappointed by that one, so we're gonna do two. This is the Xylus Grate and Shake. Casseribber and Streur. Rip a fromage à douceur. So it's basically a cheese grater designed, great serve store, designed for serving directly onto food and storing. Perfect for toppings such as cheese, chocolate and nuts. Viewing window, oh wow, there's a viewing window. With measurement markings, blade cover for safe handling, silicone lid to retain freshness during storage, removable bottom cap for easy cleaning. Caution sharp blades. Oh no. So there's a grater, it's kind of like a tidy grater. So you grate your cheese on the side of it, the cheese will go into it, and then we've got this little cap at the bottom to go cheese. So this is a block of Grana Padano cheese, rather than Parmesan or hard cheese, some people call it. I didn't realize that in Italy there's different territories of this type of cheese, and it can be quite territorial. And it's one of the only cheeses that I do like cold. So we've got this plug on this that I'm just gonna stick in there for the time being. That's sort of nice and in there. That's just a lid that's, oh, okay. You can put stuff in there if you want. Don't think I was supposed to take that off. And then we remove this cap and our grater is in there. You see this? So it feels like it's really designed. It's got those nice fine blades. It does feel like it is designed for hard cheese. Actually, Grana Padano cheese, them specifically, not Parmesan because they were like rivals, they have asked me if I want to go over to Italy and learn how they make this. So if you want me to do that video, I think it could be in October, let me know. All looks the same to me, but apparently they get pretty like competitive about it and they're like, no, ours is better. So we're just gonna grate. This is gonna be great. So many cheese puns we could do, but none of them are any gooder. So although I'm grating it, I'm getting half of it still on the plate, but we'll go with it. It is eating through that block like a Barry through a Queen cookie. Like that though, that's pretty cool. And I guess what we can do is, oh yeah, there's our viewing window. We can see how much cheese we've got in there. That is actually pretty cool, I do like that. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. So, all we do is, we go, oh, we're in an Italian restaurant, okay? Oh, nice lasagna, would you like some cheese on that? They just pop this off, and then you can sprinkle it on like that. Seems a bit pointless. It's wedged right at the top. Look, you can just go like that. It'd be a lot easier. I don't like this. Nah, to me there's something much cooler about just going, would you like some cheese? Would you like some cheese? Don't like that. But I've saved the quirkiest gadget till last. I can smell cheese, eggs and coffee. Not a good combo. We've just had a big accident. I just went to go get the last gadget. I walk over there, the dogs come this way. Amy, the pug, knocks over the tripod with my very expensive wide lens on, and it's now smashed to pieces. So I have to take that to a camera shop. Amy's feeling a bit grumpy, a bit sorry for herself. Why couldn't you have just stayed still like him? But it's okay, we've got a much more narrow lens. We'll just get this done. Have you ever thought to yourself, I could really do with making my own peanut butter? Well, now you can, because this is the Smart Machine à Beurre. Beurre de Cru. Fill the bin with your favorite shelled nuts like macadamia, sunflower, cashew, bless you, nut butters and more. Place the filled oil dispenser, this thing, in the top of the unit and turn it on. Squeeze the oil dispenser to achieve desired consistency and watch as creamy, flavorful nut butter dispenses into the container. This looks like some sort of weird ear syringe. I did literally open the box just to see if I needed batteries, but it is mains powered, okay? And here it is, the peanut butter maker. So we've got a socket there which we'll stick in a wall, compartment that collects the peanut butter with a lid. Must put the nuts in the top, yeah? Comes out there, does that go on there? Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Place the Smart Peanut Butter Maker on a dry, level surface. Bonk. Chop your desired shell nuts into small pieces. The smaller you chop the nuts, the faster the unit will work. I'm gonna bash them up. Right, bash me nuts. Place the chopped nuts in the nut bin and replace the cover. Be sure to align the hole in the cover with the nut grinder below. What? Place the nut guide in the nut bin. Okay, that's in there. That's weird, isn't it? I thought it was the cover for it. Fill the dispenser with oil and place in the nut guide. Okay. Oil. Oh! This is so weird. It's like a deflated balloon. Come on now. There we go. But all of that oil's already come out of it. That doesn't make... It's all coming out. It's literally just dripping out of it. All right, that's fine. Plug in unit and turn on. Still got my lid on, haven't I? Well, that's loud. It says every now and then to turn the nut grinder thing. What I'm doing, I'm supposed to control the oil through this thing, right? But it just goes right through it. Look, it's dripping out of it. Delicious peanut butter. I have got to show you this. I'm just going to do this roughly because I just want to show you what's happening. I'm going to chuck these in whole as well, why not? So that's supposed to go on there, and then this thing goes in there, that bit, and that spins them round to help you if you want to. But that's what's supposed to hold the oil. Well, it is now a little bit. No, it's still dripping out. But watch. Delicious. Delicious peanut butter. To be fair, there are some much more advanced recipes in there. Oh. Oh, it's so dry. It's just like eating a bucket of sand. Oh, look at that. Very strange machine indeed. So there we go, folks, another kitchen gadget testing video in the bag. Check out the rest on the playlist if you wish. Do let me know down below or on social media at My Virgin Kitchen on any platform if you see any cool ones. Subscribe for regular recipes and food fun, and I will see you again next time. As tasty as the Sahara Desert.